What is up, guys? My name is Haley, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Top Yume car wireless charger. I'm going to tell you guys my experience with this wireless charger, and then I am going to share with you the pros and the cons. And if at any point in the video you're interested in getting this car wireless phone charger, I put an Amazon link down below. So jumping right into my backstory, before I had this charger, I would bring my charging cord into my car and plug it into a cigarette lighter, and then use my cup holder phone mount to prop my phone up in my car, but then I would have one cup holder instead of two cup holders. Also, the wire of my cord would just get tangled around everywhere and it just wasn't neat or tidy looking. So this has been a positive change, I have to say. By the way, my car is a 2005 Pontiac GT Grand Prix. The vents in the car are just strange. They're like circular ball things that spin all the way around. They're not your traditional vents by any means. So I was a little bit scared to get this because I didn't know if it was gonna work on my vents. Most things don't, but I was pleasantly surprised when I got this phone charger / mount. But again, if you have a normal car, unlike me, this mount will fit perfectly on the vent. I've tried it out actually with my mom's car, and this phone mount wireless charger worked perfectly in normal climate vents. Now moving on to the actual pros that don't involve weird climate vents. It actually holds my phone in super well, and I have an iPhone 8 Plus, and iPhone Pluses are really big, but it actually held my phone in super well. So no matter the size of the phone, this charger will fit it, which is good to know because if I do upgrade my phone or I get, say, a Samsung or just a normal sized iPhone, I know this will work just as well. Or if I even got something a little bit bigger, it would work just the same. The next pro, I actually live in Ohio, so construction season is every season. So there's no month that you can be on the road and there's not work being done to a highway or a back road. It's construction season every day, basically. So I go through a lot of construction zones, and the clip that attaches the charger to my vent makes it stay surprisingly. The clip that actually holds the charger to the air vent is really strong. I wasn't expecting it to be that strong, but I'm glad it is because it does not move when I go over any bumps or grates or uneven pavement. So I'm very glad that this phone mount really keeps it snug and in place. That is just for safety in general, so I'm really glad about that. So the next pro is that it actually comes with its own cigarette lighter or car charger, whichever you prefer to call it. And the car charger that it gives you actually is a fast charger, which is great because sometimes these cheap wireless phone chargers don't actually charge your phone. You know when your phone dies faster than it can charge? This wireless phone charger is clear of that. Because of the fast charging, my phone charges extremely fast, so I never have to worry about my phone dying while I'm driving. So next, I'm going to tell you how this car wireless charger actually works, and then I'll move into the cons. So the cord that plugs into the wireless charger is a USB-C cord. It is detachable, so I really love that because when I don't want this to be mounted onto my climate vent, I can actually just take it off, store it, and I don't have to worry about that cord being bent when I store it. Now, there are two sensors on this wireless charger. There is one directly in the front of it, and then there's one behind where your phone would be. So the sensor in the front that would technically sense your phone, I have to touch it or tap it with my phone, then it will open up, and then there's a timer for about 4 seconds where you can place your phone in the mount and then it will automatically close after that 4 seconds is done. And to remove the phone from the mount, there's a sensor behind where your phone would be, and you just tap that with your finger and then it'll open up for 4 seconds and then close again. It is quick and easy, and I can just put my phone in there, take it out, 4 seconds, and then just get on the road, and it's super easy. Also, there's a little green bluish light on the bottom passenger side, I would say, of the charger. So the blue means that it's on but not charging something at that moment, but when it turns green, that means it is actively charging. So I like that it has an indicator so you're not guessing if you're not paying attention to your little battery icon on the phone. Now moving on to the build quality of this charger, it is all made out of plastic, but I wouldn't want it to be made out of metal because the metal would have just weighed down the product and weighed down the air vent, but this is the perfect weight for the air vent. It doesn't weigh it down too much, it stays perfectly still, so I'm actually really happy with the plastic because this plastic is really high quality and it has the illusion of actually being metal. The color that I have is gold on the clamps, and then the back of the charger is a smooth and textured patterned black plastic, which I really like. I think it looks very nice with the design. And then finally, the sensor middle part of this charger is a very glossy plastic, and the glass looking plastic is black, but on the two sides around it is pink and purple, which I really like. I found that to be a nice touch and a nice pop of color. Again, this comes in different color selections, but I really like the one that I got. If you want to check out the color selections of this product, I put an Amazon link below. So if you do want to check it out and look at all the colors, it is down in the description for your convenience. Now, moving on to the cons, I could only think of two, and they weren't really big deals for me, but I had to mention them and think of them so you guys would know in advance. So the first con is pretty personal to me. Again, I have these spinny, awful climate vents. So when I do put this clip on my climate vent, it does spin down. And if you have a normal car, unlike me, this is not an issue for you, but if you do happen to have the spinning climate vents like me, it will angle your climate vent down and you cannot angle it the way you want to. The next con is that if you happen to turn your car off before you get your phone out of the charger, it will lock closed. This took a little bit of getting used to because I'm used to just turning my car off and taking my phone out afterwards, but I did get used to it. It's not a huge problem now, and even when I do forget, it does not take much pressure to take the phone out. You do have to wiggle it a little bit, but it does come out if you need to take it out manually. So all in all, the Top Yume wireless car mount charger is a great car accessory. I have fallen in love with it. It has made my life on the road really easy and convenient. It is very sturdy with keeping your phone locked in the charger and keeping the charger itself locked to your climate vent. It is compatible with all climate vents. It comes with its very own cigarette lighter or car charger that has speed charging, and there are many different colors that this comes in, so it can fit all styles, very customizable. And finally, it fits all the phone sizes. Again, if you're interested in getting this car wireless phone charger, I put an Amazon link down below in the description. I really hope that this video helped you out. If it did, it would be awesome if you could leave a like down below and also hit that subscribe button. But I hope you guys have a simply perfect day. See ya!